cars. Today I helped my brothers get a fresh car, deep blue G318. That's right, another new energy vehicle in the shape of a square box. The car is 5 meters long, plus the huge interior space. It's a dream to help my brothers go out to play. And what about this car? It is also equipped with the Super Range Extension 2.0 system of Shannon Silverwing V2, 1.5T range extender. The front and rear dual motors can achieve a power output of 316 kilowatts, but also equipped with air suspension. But having said that, there are more and more performance cars in the shape of Fanke. But how many car owners really have time to go out to play and travel? Most of the time, it is still a city transportation. So Xiaofan will take you to take a look at this Christmas G318 today. Is it comfortable enough to drive in the city? Sit on this G318. My first feeling is that he has a lot of storage space. There is a cup holder on the door panel where you can put your mobile phone. There is wireless charging plus an active water cover head. And then there's a huge storage slot in the center armrest. Guys, take a look. My arm can be almost completely tucked down. There is also a large hollow below, plus a co-pilot glove box. I feel like even if I take a grocery store with me, it will fit perfectly. And basically where I can touch, including the armrest in the middle of the seat, door handles and steering wheels are all leather. And there is a huge smoothness in the middle. So whether it is function, design or materials, it is all online. Then after reading the front row, let's go to the back row to have a look. Sitting in the back row, the first feeling is that this seat is really comfortable. Like a sofa, the whole person sank in. This kind of seat is considered a long distance drive. I won't feel too tired to ride. I don't need to look at the space. I am 1.78 meters tall. This legroom, this headroom, don't worry about it at all. And its design is also a little careful. For example, in order to prevent you from getting out of the car and leaving your phone in the car, he put the charging port on the door panel, uses a port A on the left, port C on the right, and port C on port A can adapt. And before you get off the car, you can clearly see your mobile phone. You think this is over? No, this is just the beginning. If you go out to play and go camping, there are more ways to play this seat. Like now, it turns into a camping RV in 3 or 8 seconds. And its rear row also supports adjustable angles, coupled with the built-in camping lamp and multi-external discharge function. Oh yeah, if you think that's not enough, it doesn't matter. Christmas G318 also has towing qualifications, which can unlock more ways to play. For example, if you drive by yourself for a long time, you can drag an RV to enjoy nature, or you can take your motorcycle and chase the wind in freedom. Wouldn't it be nice to go out and play like this? Next up the field, our traditional ability performance test. Why is it missing? The weather temperature on the day of the test was 29 degrees. Even 90% of the electricity. The whole process is recorded by ejection in motion mode. It should be emphasized that the self-weight of Deep Blue G318 is already 2.3 tons, and it uses a set of AG tires. All-terrain tires are indeed less grippy on paved roads than on roads. However, with the blessing of the battery, the sense of big fork is not strong during the entire acceleration process. At the moment of starting, you can clearly feel that the acceleration of the whole car is very brisk. This feeling can continue until the middle of the acceleration, about 60 mm/s. After every hour, the engine starts to take over, and then it completes the whole acceleration. After 5 consecutive accelerations, the fastest 0 to 100 acceleration time was 7.16 seconds. And the results of the 5 times are also very stable. The slowest can be 7.35 seconds. In the end, the average 0 to 100 acceleration time of the 5 times was 7.23 seconds. Okay, after reading the performance test, let's get back to business and take a look at this G318. Is it comfortable enough to drive in the city? In fact, whether a car is comfortable enough to drive is composed of several elements. The first is chassis power, then there is the steering feel and noise. Let's take them apart and say one by one. The first is motivation. In the performance test just now, the brothers saw this GC8. Its power output is still very good in extreme conditions. And when you come to the city, in fact, its power output also has 3 modes. For example, I am in comfort mode now. I'm a little gentle with this accelerator pedal. Then its entire power output will also become softer. This state is very suitable for shuttling in the city. The whole feeling of opening is like a city SUV, almost no different. Then there is the chassis. Don't worry about this. Magic carpet air suspension. It can not only adjust the height of the chassis, it is also possible to adjust the softness and hardness. I'm in the standard mode right now. The feedback of the entire chassis is the kind with a little bit of tenacity. It's not too soft, it's not too hard. Looks good. So what if you put it in comfort mode? The whole car almost filters out the road feeling. You will feel very, very comfortable in the car. This pattern, I think, it is especially suitable for walking on some paved roads where the road conditions are not very good, or in light crossing. When used, the next step is the steering feel. Its force feedback tuning is particularly good, coincidentally. It is not as light as Audi. It is not as horizontal as BMW. Instead, an intermediate value was taken, and I think this strength adjustment is just right. And finally, NVH. What about NVH, which is a quantifiable value? So guys, take a look at this watch. Brothers, do you think this G318 is quiet enough? And brothers, don't look at this G318, it's in the shape of a square box, but he is a new energy source. What is the biggest advantage of new energy? That must be intelligent. So he also has level 1 driving assistance. I just experienced it all the way. Whether it is the center of the lane or the curve of the large winding path, he can complete it independently. So after experiencing it like this, whether it is driving experience or intelligence, I think this 7328 is okay. As a new hardcore SUV, Deep Blue G318, it is true that it has done a better job in the comfort of urban commuting. Those traditional hardcore SUVs in the past, everything is designed for outdoor service, but our own brand is more to build an all-round car. It can not only ensure the comfort of riding, but also ensure the comfort of driving. At the same time, you can get a different camping experience. So is this kind of car your dream car? That's all for this video. I am Lao Bai, a car renter. Remember to pay attention. It would be great to have a one-click 3 in a row. Then see you in the next video. Bye.